developers that do things like that are ones to watch, and that's why I am not going to recommend you throw any money at this game, because there is no guarantee that you're going to get what you want delivered. It could be just another cash grab. It's a fun game and it has massive potential if the world was a bit bigger and they fix all the bugs and add a lot more content. I mean, the island itself only has a little cursed village which is so small it's not worth being on the bloody map, and the little tiny castle, there's nothing there. It's just a pile of shite really, a few mountains, a bit marsh, a few beaches, and a bit of plain land and a few forests, and that's it. There's nothing really there. Another thing is the animals that live on this island. The AI is just pitiful. The animation is awful. I know it's early access, but I said in my early access video about the future of gaming and what early access is and all this, that games should not be allowed in early access till it's about 50 or 60% done. This is pre-alpha at best. These developers, what they need to do, code hatch, they need to show that they have integrity, and they need to take this game and run with it, and they need to throw their money into this game, hire in the right people, get it done properly, make it into a really good game, and set an example to a lot of the other people, learn by the mistakes from Starforge, and make this a really good game. It could be. It has the potential to become a very good game, but in order for that to happen, they need to get their finger out and get stuck into it. And I would love to see that. I would love to see them turn things around and regain some credibility in the gaming industry, because so far they've got fucking none after the abomination called Starforge. So I wish it well. I hope it does well, because it is a good concept, and if it does fulfill its potential, it's going to be a crackingly good game. But at the minute, it's just too bug ridden, and I don't trust the developers, and I just don't. So at this moment in time, Reign of Kings is not worth a buy.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick PvE server. I tried both these PvPs out. Didn't really like it, because they're only fun if you have a fucking team. So at least they got this sorted out a little better. Now you can sort PvE. So there's the PvE symbol. You have to headshots if this is on. This is first person, this is wipe, so it wipes out your memory if you die. I like the wipe. I wish we could just have PvE and wipe. That'd be a fun server. Because I don't like first person being forced all the time. I like third person. I like to see my character. And headshots is kind of fun. I think it'd be fun if, again, if you didn't have to have first person. I guess I'd just want to get rid of that. Alright, so anyways, let's pick a cool name. Decay's pretty cool. Mercy, Red Moon, Axeway, Chainsaw, Blood Sky, Plague, Wicked, Alignment, Kangaroo Island, Shadows, Hunger, Service. So I think I'm gonna go with, I don't want that though. So how about Plague? Alright, War Vet. And let's join Plague. Now this will be fun because it's PvE, so we really get to get into the game a lot more, the crafting side of it. So we'll be able to craft like large bases and hoard collections after loot, stuff like that. And that Reign of Kings looks pretty cool. I hope they definitely hope they fix that shit. That's weird. Something's wrong. My Twitch on my app on my phone is not showing my channel, but it's saying it's active. There it is. Definitely hope they fix that shit. Alright, cool. So, spawned into a new world. See, I like third person because you can see the clothes and the gear that you get a lot better, especially like the account items that you get. So that's pretty cool. So I kind of like that. Yeah, Green Army shirt. I'll keep that. That's cool. That's a new one actually. What we got here? Brown jeans. It sucked. I was playing a PvP, man, and I had just got a military backpack, a military headgear, military camo pants, like everything. It's great. Then I got killed by a gang of bandits. So that's kind of fun too, but it's not really fun solo. And the fact that they separate PvE from PvP means that PvP is pretty much nothing but PvP. And PvE is obviously nothing but PvE, so it's kind of like two extremes on each end. It'd be better if they I like how H1Z or DayZ has it, where everyone plays on the same kind of server, so you don't know if someone's a friendly or non-friendly. On PvP, everyone's non-friendly. So it's fun if you have a team and you go in there with the intent that you're gonna, tactically kill everyone and take their stuff. But that's about it. So that's something new they've been doing too. They broadcast every time they ban someone, and it's like constant. It's pretty cool. A lot of times it'll be about every 5 minutes or so. So first thing you're gonna do is grab some sticks. Always need sticks. Like I can grab them from these bushes too, so you can just get tons of them. Alright. So we'll fill up my pockets with sticks. So basically I have a shirt pocket and a jeans pocket. Like right now, I know I have. Oh, and you have a little hip sack that you start off with, which is kind of funny. Alright. So I usually pick up sticks and blackberries until I run out of, until I start dropping them. Like it says at the top, okay, I'm picking up wood sticks. Okay, you dropped one stick, so to the bottom. So now I'm full of sticks. Now what I need to find is some cloth. And it's great. This game is going to be great when it comes out on PS4, for sure. Alright, hopefully I don't get lost out in the woods here, because I have no idea where I'm at. Well, they did do one thing in the bottom right hand corner. You can see my stats, basically my life stats. So I'm in E7 position of the grid. They got this little map now, which is pretty cool. So E7, we're near the radio tower. I think from here we can see the entire area. But yeah, pause this video basically and read some of the cool things they do on here. It's kind of fun. Alright, so where's the radio tower? Maybe that mountain back there. I really wish, I guess they're working on the seasons. I really can't wait till they get that in line. Heard one person say each season will be about a week in real life. So basically you start playing on, the weekend hits and you're starting to go into a new season. Play through the week in that season, and then the next weekend you got a new season to start. It's gonna be fun surviving through the winter, stuff like that. Hunting in the snow all winter, and then when the spring comes, seeing the snow kind of melt. I hope they do a really good transition. Like it's not just okay, 6 days it's it's summer or winter or whatever, and then boom on Friday it just clicks. Friday at noon o'clock clicks, and now there's no snow. I hope they do like a 3-day transition kind of. So the fuck. I've never seen that sign out there. Maybe that's to the radio tower they were talking about. I definitely won't find any, much like the cloth or anything at the radio tower, but... Alright, so let's do the sprint button. Okay. Where am I at? We're almost there. Beeshan's Peak. K69 FM radio station. Alright, we should be able to see Pleasant Valley. North of Pleasant Valley is my home. where I always make my home. Alright, let's go. Let's get to the top of this hill. I've never been up here before. It's supposed to be the tallest mountain in the game, I think. I think from there you're supposed to be able to see pretty far. Too bad I don't have a pair of binoculars or a hunting rifle. Would be fun. We'll come back here someday after we get set up. Now, since it's PvE too, I don't really have to worry about base rating too much. You still can, definitely, but they're really working on that to get it fixed. I mean, you can still definitely raid those houses, but you just got to figure out how to get inside of them. And I don't know how to blow up their doors. If they have metal doors, so that's PvP or PvE. I just don't know, I guess, how to destroy. I haven't really done a lot of testing to do it. I kind of did a little bit of, I do a little bit of raiding if it's easy, you know, if I can jump in the wall and there's a wooden door, or it's just or an old door, or just a no door, you know, I'll check the boxes. What I'll do though a lot of times is actually steal bases. If you can destroy like their gate and their walls, their doors, and then replace them with your own doors, you pretty much take the base. It's kind of funny, I did that. I took a big base just before the wipe. Those rocks right there, I always think they're a t-shirt. It almost looks like one, all crumpled up. Alright, I think we found the radio tower. So when you're sprinting, your stamina goes down, your hydration goes down, you kind of stuff. What's your hydration and energy is your food. Or at least you eat food, you get energy, or energy derives from food. However you want to look at it. So this is the new character model since the last patch. I really like that. Got some better looking hair, I think. That's about it. No, they said you're supposed to be able to put. This is the new model where you can. It has a lot more slots. So you actually have a face slot now you can wear. I was playing earlier and I had a hat on and I had goggles on at the same time. And they're setting up to build armor. They want to do player crafted armor. Alright, we made it to the KZPB 98.5 radio. Pretty cool up here. Maybe should build a base up here. That'd be pretty fun. I'd build a little house up here if anything. Oh, look at that. So if you get a loot crate, no way, someone put their ruined one in there. They had an extra one. Yes. So that wasn't supposed to be in there. The only way there's anything supposed to be in there is if you have a key that you get off zombies. It's like something like a hidden note or something. Anyways, you find one of those and you put the key in it, open that up, and you got it. Alright. It's nothing in the boxes. So I guess it was worth the run. I'm glad someone left me an AR-15 in there, dude. That is so cool. Oh, I'm so happy. Now I got a gun for the rest of the game. So what I gotta do, you can tell that it's red. So the durability down at the bottom, 500 of 2,000. So I gotta find a weapons repair kit now with the new upgrade or patch. We're supposed to have that shit, or have a workbench where you can break down guns. So I can break down a couple of pistols and repair my AR-15 if I wanted. But it's easier just to find them. Okay, let's get a look around here better while we're up here. Don't fall. So there's something that way. I wish I had a compass with me. I could see and use the map. I don't think the sun and stuff is working yet. I'm not sure. Is the sun setting? Let's see. With the moon or the sun. Where's the sun? I guess that's the sun, huh? Okay. Just gotta sit here for a little bit. I don't see if it's moving up or down. I think it's moving. Just can't tell. So I think it's rising in the east. Yeah, because it hasn't got to noon yet. Hopefully. But I don't know. I haven't been in the game long enough. It might have already been noon coming down. Which might work though if you look. There's, let's see. So I'm. Let the tower go right here. Radio tower. Okay, so you'll find the lake, and I know that's east. So that's the lake. Okay. So that's east. And that's Ruby Lake, cottages. I might go down there and pick up a, there might be a recurve bow down there. Also, you got Cranberries, a big town. Okay, I'll go check that out. The thing about PvE too is that you don't have to have one base, you can have multiple bases built up. I mean, you could do that in PvP too. It's actually smarter to have a whole bunch of small bases everywhere. So if one gets robbed, it doesn't devastate. It's just one of your bases. Alright. So if that's east, it means this has got to be west. That mountain range. So where is that Pleasant? Oh, okay, I get it. I keep thinking Pleasantville's here, but Pleasantville's there. Okay. So there's east. So, god damn it, I always press tab to go off, it doesn't work. Maybe it's over here. Because there's the lake. Maybe there's like around this mountain somewhere where I can't see well. I don't see no fucking town. I just see that lake. I guess the town is next to it. Yeah. Okay, so town's next to the lake. I'm just getting confused. So it is those white structures we see down there. So that's got to be Pleasant Valley then. Yep. Okay. So if I'm here looking down there, north, so north, that town, that road right there, should be the one that takes it all the way back to that back country. Alright. So let's head out. Let's head out that way. Man, I need a compass. So you can make a compass with, and I'm not trying to die going down this mountain. Don't die. Because I know you can take fall damage on this game pretty easy. I wish there was like a walk button, so I wouldn't have to get hurt. If I make it down this mountain, though, we'll be on our way. You know what I just thought of? I think I'm playing this game under the PlayStation, or PlanetSide 2. Let me see. Yeah, my bad. It's in H1Z1, but... New big dam patch. That's what they called it, because it's a big dam in the patch. Let's change it to also say it's PvE, in case anyone's interested in that. Where did it go? There it is. Alright. Let's get another look where we were headed. Yeah, just go straight to the lake. That's pretty cool. I've never been up this high. So So now I was able to really see the whole map, which is nice. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. No! 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 Okay, we're south of the lake. We got the AR-15. Oh my god, look how much I'm rolling. Look at my body. Do not. Oh man, do not go down that. Oh, that sucks. We gotta go find that fucking gun. Okay, gotta find out where I'm at. B9. B9. Same area. Sort of. I'm that way though. Okay, I gotta go northeast. I gotta go northeast. Shit. I gotta send out exactly my directions. That's what sucks. Northeast, 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 northeast. I wish I knew my heading. I think you can look at that. Now I got brown jeans and a brown shirt again. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Hopefully we can get to it. By the time we get to it, it'll probably be a zombie. It'll be a risen zombie. Alright. So they made it to where you don't get hungry as much, which is cool because then you don't really need to get blackberries too much. Man, when this game first launched, it was so fast that you had to eat blackberries like every 5 minutes to survive. So you had to constantly be just hoarding them. And then you take blackberry breaks, which you still do now if you don't have any food and everything's getting low. You know, you take a blackberry break. What I like to do is take blackberries and mix them in the purified water, make blackberry juice. That way you get a little bit of health and hydration, just some kind of energy, not health, energy. And one thing you'll pick up in the beginning too, blackberry bushes have branches, so you can use branches to as a weapon. So basically, I'll probably have a branch. But no, I didn't get a branch from that. Let's see where the fuck we are. I think we're next to the dam. Yeah, they need a little more zombies though. They turned them down again. And then he said he turned them up. I don't know if I didn't get enough feedback. What was it? What's the lead technical director? I can't remember. I'm dropping blackberries. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I didn't get a branch from those. Okay. I need to find out where the fuck that radio tower is. I wonder how long a bag stays. Should be like an hour. It'd be cool. But I doubt it. It's probably like 10 minutes. I think this is gonna be this big structure right here, but let me see. Let me see what I get here. What it is. So Scotty. Alright, dude, we gotta find our fucking AR-15 first before anything. Go get that back. Okay, there's the radio station. We're on the right track. We need to go to Hemington Truckway stop and then head to the radio tower. I think how this works, so I need to get on Locklear Highway. Just fucking learning my directions again. I haven't played this game for a long time. Alright, north. Which I assume is 24. I figure that would be it. Yeah, Highway 25? Oh, I read it wrong. Okay, Highway 25. There it is. Yeah, just look at the symbols. Alright, so now I need to go this way. Okay. So now we'll go this way. I think that down there is the toxic dump site, if I remember right. We'll check that out later. See if there's anything new loot down there since the patch, but I want to go get that AR-15 first. Those are not, in PvE I think they're more rare. I'm not sure though. I hope they do it more rare for PvE. I think I went the wrong way. What did that sign say? Let's see here. Oh, I'm headed south. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Just headed north. Okay. So let's run this way. I think they really improved the graphics too since the last patch. This little things, the lighting has improved so much since the beginning of the game. Alright, let's go. Improved his running too, he's actually sprinting normal instead of having his palms flutter out, which is kind of weird before. Let's just sprint through these. Make sure there's not like a pistol or something. Make sure there's not something nice lying around, maybe a backpack. I don't see nothing. Okay. And I don't even have this is still alpha. I mean, the graphics are going to be amazing by the time they get done, or at least beautiful. I mean, I think that view up on the tower was pretty cool. On the radio tower. I think, yeah, I'm going to build a little house up there. I think it'll be fun. The storage somewhere on there or something, maybe. Just have to be careful because I'm sure it's a pretty somewhat high traffic area, so. I wish you could put traps up still, like landmines. Like work on. I don't think landmines work on PvE anymore against other players, so. People were using them to kill, like, they'd watch the town and someone would go into the town, there's the lake. Okay, there's that tower, because I fell down, basically fell down the mountain. Okay, if I'm headed north, if I'm headed north on this thing, pretty soon, it'll be over there. That's east, I think. I don't see it though. But it's past the truck stop, so I might not even be close. I might still be. Oh shit, don't fall on that one. Shit. Fall damage, it's not a joke. Okay, what did it say on position C9? C9. Yeah, I'm still. I gotta get to C8. So we'll just run for a while. Nice when we get a truck going. They used to have it where you could have a ground tamper, and so you could flatten out areas and then build walls around that area. But you could build compounds that you could open the gate and park your cars inside of and stuff like that. People use the ground tampers to block the entrance ways and stuff. They could used to be able to build anywhere, so people would build ground tampers, which is basically it kind of make it like a mound of dirt, a giant mound of dirt, flattened at the top. And people would put them like in the basement, so you would block off whole floors of areas. And you see that in the police station, blocked off the bottom floor where all the guns were, just to troll. Oh shit! That zombie scared the fuck out of me. We got to fight a zombie, guys. See if this flashlight does more damage. Fucking beat the fuck out of you, dude. What? We gotta run, dude. Fuck that shit. We ain't taking on 2 zombies. 3 zombies. It yeets my time. Now, zombies are too stupid. They used to be too stupid to climb up those stairs. I ain't worried about it. I'm trying to go find my fucking... So that was the truck stop. We gotta fucking... God damn it. Okay, zombies are out. Run. I need to take the gauze of bleeding. I like that. I like there were some zombies there. I had to run. That's nice. That's almost perfect amount of zombies. They're only like at populated areas more so. Okay. Alright, that's good. Let's go. Luckily they weren't runners. They were just shamblers. Dude, unpack. What the hell's wrong? What? I had to take myself out of the fist. Nope. I'm gonna bleed to death because the game's bugged now. There's... Okay. I'm gonna have to do something plan B. Didn't want to have to do this. Just because I like my shirt a lot, I'm not sure yet. Alright. First comes cloth. Crafting. Bandage. Bandage. I have no space for that. What? No, stupid sticks are gonna kill me. I don't need that many sticks. Okay. Another bandage. So that's how you work around a bug right there. Oh, and now it works. Of course. Of course. Now that I've shredded, I'm literally have no pants. Let's see. This is what my life has become. Okay. If we can find my body, we'll be fine. Where's that radio tower? I don't see it anywhere. I mean, that's the road. How much farther is it from it? If that's the road, it should be right over there. It might be up on that mountain back there that I just can't tell. Okay, so if it is that mountain, it's in between the mountain and the lake. So what we're gonna do is keep running a little bit more. We'll see the lake, and then we'll go in between there and see if we can find it at the bottom of the mountain. Man, I was beating up that zombie that was punching in the face, motherfucker. Wouldn't even die. Wouldn't even die. Okay, let's see. So annoying. Hold on. No, I don't want to search cars. I want to find this lake and see if I can find my character. Oh well. I was looking for something on my phone, not there. What time is it? 10:49. The quest to find my AR-15. Where's that lake? I'm literally running around in a pair of Hanes underwear. Crazy. At least they're clean. That's nice. At least I have a pair of clean underwear. That's important. That link. But what we're kind of, the reason I'm also chasing this down is I'm kind of testing it. I want to see, you know, how long it stays there. Okay, so there's the river. So the lake's got to be over here. There's the mountain. Got it. Found it. Learning my way around. Alright. So now, I gotta block her out of that. Okay. So let's get to that tower. Get to the base of that tower, I should say. Damn, I tried to go down that thing. No wonder I died. I'm stupid. Look at that. Not a typical video game where you can just, you know, Skyrim, just slide down the mountain. I think it'd be cool if you could use, like, rock climbing equipment. That'd be fun. Just, like, slamp in the ground, kind of like Far Cry does. On the last one, last Far Cry, whatever it is. I think it's 4. 4 or 5, whatever it is. I don't know. But you can climb up and down mountains. So if they kind of took that idea of it, would be kind of cool to be able to have like a grappling hook, basically, that you could use to climb down or up, which would be really fun too. And you can climb up and like, see, because I was thinking about this the other day. If the zombie apocalypse really happened, how come in these games all the doors are unlocked to everything? Because if you think about it right now in the world, everything's locked. Especially if people started getting scared from zombies just before it happened, everything would be locked. So I kind of think what they need to make sure is everything should be locked, and you should have a lockpick. You should have to lockpick everything, or you should have to be able to break down doors, kicking them, stuff like that, breaking through windows. You should have to break in everywhere. Crowbar could pry open doors. I think that'd be fun. Alright, so there's the tower still. We're almost there now. Hopefully we get this AR-15, run into town, find some food. Maybe some canned food somewhere. Okay. It'll be hard as fuck to find, but if it's in this forest. Remember, I hit a tree. That's true, so we know that it's against a tree. Man, this is gonna be impossible, because it's just gonna be a brown bag next to a tree, even if it's there. And who knows how many I went through. Shit. And right now all the bags are, if they're on this tree, I wouldn't even be seeing them. It's gonna be hard. Probably should have not done this mission. I didn't realize it would be. I hate finding shit in forests, man. I built this shed out in the forest once, and it would take me, like, first time to find it, it took me like an hour. Come back to it, just running up and down the forest. And I knew pretty much right where it was at. And I think these regions are bigger than I think. Okay. So now, you have to think, okay, if that was it, and I was coming down, it's probably not here. It's probably going to be over there more. Because I didn't come down to this little side, I don't think. So I think it's down. Yeah, there more. So what I'm going to start doing is once I get kind of where that tower is, then I'm going to start going down and up until I find it. probably came down right through here. High possibility. So, watch me do it again. Pretty steep. Sticks everywhere. Okay. Can I just search for a bag sit on the ground? Maybe there'll be a zombie here we can kill. That was my previous dead body. Hopefully we don't die. We have no weapons. Alright, so it kind of levels off down here, so most likely if I slide down here I would have probably not went too much farther. I mean, it's possible, but I don't see any bags. Just kind of look at the trees though. Let's see. Bags at the base of the trees. So then we'll work our way up now from here. Let's see if it was any of these. Alright. See, I don't really care if I starve to death or hydrated with this life unless I find that AR-15. If I find the gun, I'll be fine. Now I wonder if it actually was loot though. See, what probably happened, what I assumed happened was that someone already had an AR-15, didn't have room for that one, and threw it in there for the next guy to grab. Too bad the next guy was a noob and fucking fell down the mountain. That would be it. Alright. No fall and die. I wonder if that sound over there I just heard, like basically an elk make. Sound like an elk ewe. How do they call it? Ewe? Ewe? I don't know. I don't see any bags. This part. We'll go up here and see if we see anything down here. We'll basically do this. Try to search the area of all the trees, and if it's not here, I really need to ask the developers. Ask them how long does it take. Does a bag stay before it respawns? I wonder if anybody's tested that yet. Basically what you'd want to do is get to a bag before it respawns and then just stand and watch it until it respawns. I mean, it could be up in these trees too. It's possible. I think it's probably despawned by now. Most likely. Most likely the despawn time is like 10 minutes or something. 30 at the most. It'd be nice if it was like until you logged off. Or no, that wouldn't be right, because then you could log off before people stole your shit and no one would get it. So it'd be cool if it was like an hour. I think it would be good. You know, which might be too long once you figure out the game, but because you could always go back and get your stuff. But at the same time, I think maybe you should be able to. And it purposely spawns you though, in the vicinity where you last died. The problem is, I don't know. That particular place I died was pretty rough because I fell down the mountain, and so I don't know where along that falling down the mountain did I die. So this is looking pretty shitty. There you go. Damn. Alright, so my next plan I want to test is does the mountain spawn the AR-15? Or did someone leave it in that box? It might be a bug, that's what I'm thinking. Now we'll go check and see if it's respawned a new weapon. Let's see. Let's get on that trail. So what I'll probably do... You know, pants are more red than shirts. I just thought that I shredded my pants. So what I'm probably going to do here is go ahead and run to the top of the mountain real quick. Just to test it, since I'm here. We'll test it out. And then if there isn't a weapon there, then I'll just jump off the mountain again and respawn that way. It'll be fun. If there is a weapon there, then I am going to build a house there. I'm going to put a metal door on it. And I'm going to fucking spawn, carry, or store AR-15s in it. And then once I get a bunch stored up in it, I'll pack them up. And I'll head out with them to a more secure location. I'll use it as a spawn location, basically, for AR-15s. And then eventually, I'll have 100 of them. And it'll be great. Alright, let's see. Let's get all the way to the top. The night sky. It's pretty cool because you get to see, you know, the daytime, how beautiful it was. Now we'll come back here and we'll see the view at night. Okay. I think I got off the trail. Alright, wow, almost fell off, okay. Oh, this is bad. I fell off the trail. Now I'm gonna fall again and die. Hopefully not, let's see. Get the fuck up. Okay, so he can climb pretty good. It's just because he can't walk. He fucking runs off edges, basically. Alright, come on. Let there be a rifle. Let there be a rifle. Where's it at? In here? Yeah, right there. Come on. Damn it. Someone actually did leave an AR-15 in there. Oh, man. Well, that sucks ass. Alright, where's the lake at? So we'll know exactly where we went down. Maybe we can go down this time without dying, and we'll... Yeah, there's no way knowing exactly where. It's nighttime. Alright, well I gotta take a break anyway, so let's go ahead and see what happens when you jump off the tallest mountain at the tallest point in the game. Find ourselves a nice cliff to jump off. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Right over here. Run off this edge. Yeah, I like that other one better. Okay. choosing where to commit suicide. This one's pretty nice. Could fall all the way down there. And just go clump. Alright. Let's do that. Let's just jump off this one. Jump off the other side this time. See right to the left of this. Yes. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Just make sure we don't walk off the other end. There we go. And there he died. He broke his ankle. Oh, ow. Oh, damn. That's ragdoll. Holy shit. Nice. Alright, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Tune in next time, and next time we'll get started. Next time we'll respawn and we'll get going. For this time, we won't be jumping off mountains and cliffs. We'll build a nice big house by the lake or something. Thanks for watching.